defrosting, which I wasn't aware of, takes 2 hours.
So I have heard that the filter that comes with the Harvest Right freeze dryer isn't very good than this setup that they give you for free. Now this comes with the machine. I decided to make my own filter as I've seen online. To start out with, you probably need to go ahead and get some coffee filters. And basically it's just to hold the particles from the cotton rounds. I have another video on how to change the filter and the oil. I'll put a link in the description below this video. Just turned it on. It's been going a couple seconds. I have no idea how long I wait. I guess I never realized how long this took because I usually just leave the room and come back and it's all done. Now it's dripping. It's typically not a big deal though, because normally you're going to be waiting for the freeze dryer to defrost, and that takes about 2 hours anyway. So having this sit here and drain, it's just not a big deal because it's already going to be waiting for the freeze dryer to melt. There we go. Okay. Out of the way. And then I just pour it in here. Inside my oil changing kit, it's basically just a piece of Tupperware with a towel, a paper towel on the bottom. This is a funnel. I just got this on Amazon. I'll put a link below on the one I got, but it has a little filter in there just in case something gets in there, it'll catch it. And put it back away. Now, while the oil change is happening, I also check the water bucket. So you need to have a 5-gallon water bucket, but the tube goes in the water bucket. I keep mine on a plant stand so that the kids won't mess with it mainly and it won't tip over. I will put a link in the description for the plant stand that I have, as well as the bucket that I use. This is actually a Lowe's bucket, but you can pretty much get any bucket, Amazon or anywhere. The plant stand is pretty cool because it's double-sided, so you can drop it down low like this, but it's also adjustable, so you could pull these little things out and give it more space. I use it like this, so it's higher up off the ground so that the baby cannot get into it, because that would be gross. And it just fits in perfectly. I can push it over here to block the plug outlets too, so the baby doesn't get into it. Don't forget to put your tube back in, or you will have nastiness all over your rug. So I had a video that showed that this had a dripping issue because of the condensation level. I think we live in a humid area, and so that caused the dripping issue. Drops coming from the bottom here. You can see the little drop right there on the wooden piece. Some drops coming out there. That is from something also unexpected. It's the door probably, because I'm running the defrost cycle. So I guess that's going to keep on going. You can see the water. I don't know if you can see the water. Oh shoot. I accidentally pushed the button. Anyway, there's water there and it's dripping. The defrost cycle, so that's lovely. I'm gonna go ahead and dry around there a little bit just to get the water out. Anyway, something new. The condensation dripping still happens. I just put a paper towel here, and then that was fine for a little while, and then it ended up dripping a lot. One time I did a cycle that had a lot of liquid in it, and we just propped it up on this so it could tilt back. I want to get this piece of wood replaced with something that looks better, or at least push it back so it doesn't look horrible. But in the meantime, this propped it up enough just to put it at an angle, barely enough to push the water back, because the drain is in the back of it. When I first got the machine, I accidentally hit one of these buttons up here while it was in the middle of the cycle, and it really freaked me out. If you accidentally turn off a cycle, you can always start it again. You just go through the cycle. So you just hit start. We'll just say not frozen. Continue. Freezing. Hit cancel. You can say no defrost, more dry time defrost. I'm gonna say no defrost because I haven't actually started a cycle yet. And then you just hit start again. I didn't realize how easy it was to restart that. And I also didn't realize that this was going to be an easy machine to operate. If I mess something up, it's really easy to fix. So I wouldn't be intimidated. It's all correctable. Another solution that I have found is for the cold freezer trays. When I pull those out, they are freezing. So I got these, they are freezer gloves, and then they are they're like some kind of latex or something on the outside, and the inside is furry and soft. This is the brand I have, and they are amazing. They're super soft. Anyway, these are the gloves that I got, and they are super cheap. They're on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description to show you what I got. They work really well when you have to go and pull the freezing temperature trays out of the freeze dryer without freezing your hands or putting them in there from the deep freeze to start the cycle. This is the freeze dryer. It's super loud. One thing I saw from another freeze dryer inside of our freeze dry group was the list. She had actually done the list of charts of things that she'd done. But I always keep track of what my cycles are and then what I'm keeping in there. And I'll also put how it turned out. Like this one is chicken tortilla soup, good, exclamation point, you know, orange bell peppers, good as usual. So this also helps me decide, like, do I want to do that again? I remember trying that, but was it good? So I can come back out here and reference things that I've trying for the first time. Some people get those suction cups or the little hanging things that they can put here for the clipboard or what they're freeze drying on, but I just keep mine in a drawer. I find that easier for myself.
Please put a comment below with any questions you may have or topics you would like me to cover on the Harvest Right freeze dryer.